expectations aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio State's offense will start this game off. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offensive success.
The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Looking to pass. It's Sayed. This time he's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
You have 5 options.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
There's 11 guys on offense there, locked in, playing together. That was a critical 4th down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding job of executing, and now they get to stay on the field.
That's reeled in. It's Tate. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hawkeyes offense will take the field for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
He's right on target. Oh, look out! The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
6 categories.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Running through contact. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time this requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you see that.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Entering play
the Buckeyes are in the hurry up.
14 categories. You have have 11 options. Mesh HP corner is selected.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quick strike complete.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to
Entering
take
play
completions
call,
and
Mesh
incompletions.
Area 14
So the
categories.
offense,
You
they're
have
able to
11
make that
options.
third down
Mesh
a little
HP
bit more
corner is
manageable, but
selected.
honestly, not very much.
From the gun, the running back has it. And boy, is he close to that first
Entering
down,
play
maybe just a couple of inches short.
You have 5 options.
They're in their own
HP
territory,
blast
but
is
they only
selected.
need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement up front. Let's keep this drive going.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
You've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pocket starts to collapse. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a deep shot here.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Feeling some heat.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Not taking a knee, he'll bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Iowa has the ball back on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two.
Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Hits the accelerator to the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Now from inside the red zone. On target. Oh, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Illegal offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You have 15
second down coming up.
Inside zones, click selected.
To the air, it's Sayin. Pressure going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by a field goal over Wisconsin. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up, where I can just make plays right behind it.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll give it to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down for a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Categories. You have 15 options. G cross is selected.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A third and long coming up here.
Quick slot out is selected.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And that's where they'll mark him in a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
He wants to throw. Dances away. He'll pull it down. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. He's looking for an open man on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets open down the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Slams it ahead. to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
So this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the point after.
You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they start in a great spot, push the ball 34 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out they're inside the horseshoe.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you.
And he breaks into the open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Not only do you have the big gain and you sort of knock the defense back, but you're also set up in the red zone.
Yeah, they've got this defense on their heels right now after that big play. We talked about this offense being explosive. Now that they're in the red zone, let's see what they dial up next.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense
Entering
couldn't
play
get the
call,
snap
flood.
off in
There are
time, and it'll
11
cost them.
categories. You have 5 options. Strong flood is selected.
Offense gets set for second down.
Entering play call, flood. There are 11 categories. You have 5 options. Strong flood is selected. Mesh Y corner.
Ready. Pound 55 weak.
Entering paused screen. You have 10 options. Resume is selected.
To the air, it's Sayin. Now adjusting. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no
Entering
answer
play
for
call,
just
special
that. He's been
teams.
down
You
the
have
road
5
all game
options.
long, a
Kickoff
step
goal
ahead,
is selected.
understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guys. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On second down, looking again to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense. They're tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Hey, Cam. Reload. Load.
Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? He'll bring up second and 4.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll throw it on first down. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense, man. It's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. And they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To throw, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone where everything is going your way.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field, looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Looking to take a shot. Snags it on the right. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
There are 14 categories.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. Quick toss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well,
the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, make it just enough to keep the drive alive.
With the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State, 63.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Still on his feet at the 45. Delivers to contact. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down to the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It is good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted.
He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st down from the 11.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offense.
Pulls it in on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. And they're able to make the tackle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some...
Off he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38th. And the Hawkeyes will have it first and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Buckley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your...
He's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. After that huge play right back at him on first and 10 from inside the 15. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense puts the exclamation point of the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. You can tell they were down into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense
looking for the end zone. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up fourth down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield with a big catch. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 1 Robert Press.
One more play to pad the stats. To the air on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hubs. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Entering yes. Entering Dynasty Hubs. And yes. Entering home screen. Home. Load accept invite. Entering selected football. Moyolian 11_5 Dynasty. Online save. GP Oregon. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top CFB team schedule. Coach ability. CFB scores slot. Team schedule. Entering team. Week 12. Week 13. Week 14. Entering Dynasty Hub. Bowl projections. Entering bowl projections spreadsheet screen. Game 1st round. Game 6. Game Cotton Bowl. Entering conference standings. Entering conference standings spreadsheet screen. Big 12. Entering and yes. Entering homes. Play now is select. Dynasty is selected.